Turning the big 5-0 isn't easy for many people, but it doesn't have to be a negative turning point in your life. There are benefits to middle age, and it's important to embrace them. Joining me now to discuss the benefits of aging gracefully is Beth Portales, founder of 50isthenewfifty.com. Beth, I'm so glad to have you.
Well, thank you for having me on your show.
It's my pleasure. Now, you have a background in many industries and in working with human resources for many different companies, and yet you decided one day to form this website. So what was the stimulus behind that?
Well, when I turned 50, a lot of my friends...
Look at whatever that means, right?
But this is what 50 looks like.
Right.
When I turned 50, a lot of my friends were trying to make me feel better and saying, oh, 50's the new 30, 50's the new 20, if they really wanted to be kind. And I was like, no, 50 is the new 50. It's what it is, and that's okay. 50 is a good thing. It's not 30, thank God, anymore.
Really? Who wants to go backwards? Sometimes people think, oh, I wish I was in my 20s again. Never. No. I don't want to go back there. There was some challenging time. We have challenges now, but forget those. We were beyond them. So tell us more about this online website, because there's so much to it, and it's not just for women who've reached 50.
No.
It's for women in their 40s, in their 30s, even in their 60s, right?
Yes, 40 and above, I would say the target audience is. However, there's information for everybody on it.
And men too?
Men too,
oh,
yes.
Good.
They may read it too.
Good.
Yeah, we have articles on every aspect of the aging process, whether it's looking your best at this age, you know, finding yourself at this age. I mean, this demographic, I think, is underserved because, you know, this is the time in your life where you have time. Maybe your kids have grown and, you know, they're out of the house, so you have extra time to concentrate on what you want to do. Or if you've never had kids, you've always had that time, and now, you know, maybe with your work, you have, you know, the time to do whatever you want to do. So advertisers should really look at our demographic a little more.
That's a plug for this online magazine.
Yes.
Also, and website really, there are articles about relationships, health, fitness, because I certainly spend some time on, and it's wonderful. So who contributes to the magazine?
Well, we have actually a bunch of different writers. We have health writers. I'd say there's probably between 5 and 10 writers that write for us frequently. Actually, my brother writes a lot of articles. I write articles, so it's a variety.
And I'm going to write one,
yes,
right?
We
talked about that, right? That's wonderful, thank you. So for people who are watching and for people who want to go online and take a look at the 50isthenewfifty.com, what is the inspiration that you have to offer them? What is the insight that you want to give them to actually go into the website?
Well, I think it's a good place to find out about every different aspect that relates to middle age, whether it's your health, you know, like I said, looking your best. A lot of things happen in middle age, like different health things, and you know, your ability to discover more about yourself and be more accepting of yourself. So there's articles about every aspect that I think would be helpful to people.
What's one article that you've written that's on the website?
Well, I write an article about called "What's Bugging Me," and
What's bugging you?
Yes, little things that I see in the media and stuff that I do riffs on. We try. One of the things in the website is to try and look at the humorous side of aging, and this kind of goes along with that.
And you know, that's so important. We have to have humor in our lives. It keeps us young, and if we can't laugh at ourselves and at what we're doing and take it lightly, rather than, oh my God, I'm turning 50 or 55 or whatever, and life is over.
Right.
So I think what your website does is it gives people, women and men, an opportunity to say, this is a beginning in so many different ways.
Right, absolutely. It's not over at all. It is just beginning, and I think if you go on our site, you'll see that. There's a lot of opportunities.
That's wonderful. Yeah. So is there one article that stands out right now for 2014 to kind of encourage people to go to the site that you can think of?
You know, this is the time of year where people like to travel to a warmer place.
Right.
And we have a couple of good articles coming up on Aruba and every aspect of Aruba and what to see. We have, a good majority of the runners in the New York City Marathon were over the age of 50. So we have an article that's coming up about people that, if you still want to exercise hard, how you can continue to do that and, avoid injury. So
that's important because
Yes.
sometimes people are so gung-ho to do that they're forgetting that they also need to make sure that they're wearing proper shoes and taking care of their bodies and hydrating and doing all that good stuff to keep them healthy.
Yeah, I don't think you have to slow down exercise-wise. You just maybe have to take a different tact.
Right, and there's so much research that says no matter what age you're at, once you keep or incorporate exercise in your life, you can actually help with your brain, you can live longer, and you can feel better, and you can look better too, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. It's been a
thank you.
pleasure. And you've traveled from New York City,
Yes.
so that was just a fortune for us. Really, we were really fortunate to have you today.
Oh, well, it was a great trip down.
Great. So 50 is the new 50.com, is that correct?
Yes.
Go to 50isthenewfifty.com because, again, there are so many opportunities to really find out more about you and to help you feel good about yourself and help you feel good about your life and about what you're going to be doing in 2014. Stay with us. Power Your Life. We'll be right back. That's it for us tonight on Power Your Life. Tune in next week for our show on bullying with Dr. Sidney Cohn and Joelle Good. Remember that you have the power to power your dreams and power your life.